Hey folks, Prepper Princess. So a lot of people ask me how I get my groceries down to $100 a month, and that includes my dog. This is just a quick tip. One of the things I do, I buy discounted meat before it's about to go out of date. I freeze it, and then I unfreeze it when I'm about to get ready to cook it, or section it off into proper portions. That's another big thing, proper portions. I get it's funny how one of the biggest arguments you get from either subscribers or viewers is, I can't eat that little amount of meat. Well, yeah, that explains several things. It explains our relationship to money, our obsession with food in the United States, is that people aren't willing to cut back, and it shouldn't even be an issue of cutting back. What it should be is an issue of receiving the proper proportion. The proper portion for an adult female is 3 ounces per day, not per meal, and 4 ounces per day for a man. Now, another argument I get every single time I bring this up is, my husband weighs this much, that won't work for him. Well, is your husband overweight? I really think that, yeah, in order for him to maintain his larger size, it is more than likely that he's going to be unhappy with the amount of meat that he is getting, because he's already eating too much as it is. So what I do, I try and portion them into the proper proportions. Got to get the ounces here. There we go. Okay. This is the proper amount for a woman. That is 3.1 ounces right there. That's all you should be eating in meat per day. Another thing that I do is, and this is the proper portion for a man. This is a little over 4 ounces. But another thing I do not waste food, any of it. I don't waste any food. So I make sure to buy the meat when it's on sale or getting ready to go out of date, and then I freeze it. And then I cut it up into proper proportions and freeze it. And then I eat the correct portion. So, you know, I'll have this much meat or less. I believe it was actually like this one. But I'll have this much meat or less. Oh, here it is. This much meat or less. And then that'll be all I have for meat in the day. And the majority of the rest of the day I eat fruits and vegetables. Or just good old-fashioned like oatmeal or, you know, bananas, whatever it is. And my monthly not meal plans, I don't meal plan, but my monthly budget has gone up significantly over the years. I used to live off of, what was it, like $40 a month back, 10 years ago. Then it went up to 60 and it hovered there for several years, and then it went up to 80 and now it's at 100. But it does keep going up, but it's not only possible, folks, it's actually very easy. Just eat your proper proportions and don't waste food. That's about it. So what I've got here, these are approximate portions. And you go ahead and laugh, but I just spent $5.80. That's 10 meals. Not only 10 meals, that's 10 days of meat. 10 full days for $5.80. So if you take that $5.80, it doesn't matter. I mean, whatever meat it is, let's round it up to $7 over 10 days. You're spending $21 a month on meat. I mean, think about that. $21 a month on meat out of $100. The proof is right there. It's just that nobody wants to do it. In case y'all were wondering, this is a mixture of flour, garlic powder, garlic salt, pepper, and even some powdered country gravy. Haha. Alright folks, we're just about finishing up. I've got a can of peas in the microwave, and this one was actually like this, and I had to cut it so that it would cook quicker. Another trick is, first of all, okay, hold on a second here. Let me switch the camera over. So another thing I do, really quick, is these are not even plates. These are actually like half bowl, half plates. I don't even know what they're called. I don't even know if they have a name. But they're not plates and they're not bowls. There's something in the middle because my plates are too big. And just like everybody else, you eat what's on your plate. So I overfill my plates sometimes. Sorry about that, folks. My camera cut out. And I also make about 3 or 4 meals at the same time. So these will all go, like all three out of 4 will go in the refrigerator, and I'll eat one now. And that's what I'll have for dinner tonight and for the next 3 days. And if you're a family of 4, here's your dinner right there. This is going to probably end up being a short video. Maybe I'll come up with some more tips a little bit later on.